Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be making this video for you guys today. I am going to teach you today how to make this green chili chicken enchilada casserole. I will tell you, I have never been a casserole fan until I tried this recipe. It is so delicious. Anytime I have the kids over, they ask for this recipe, and as today, everyone's coming over to dinner, so I'm making a double batch because they eat and they take leftovers, and there is nothing left in this home every time that I make this recipe. So I'm going to teach you how to make it. I'm going to tell you what ingredients you need, how to put it all together, and this is the most easiest, most simplest recipe to put together. Now I will tell you, when you're making the filling, it's not the prettiest, but once it's all baking in the oven and everything is all together, blending all together and bubbly, it is so good and it is so cheap to make. So anytime we have all these kids over here, I look for budget friendly recipes, and this is my budget friendly recipe. So let's get right into the ingredients that you'll need in making this dish. All right, here are all the ingredients that you will need. Because I'm making a double batch, I kind of just split everything in the middle as of what I'll need. I always get a rotisserie chicken. We're going to take this chicken and shred it, and that's going to be part of the filling. You need a can of cream of mushroom, a can of cream of chicken, 2 cans of the chopped green chilies. You could get the mild spicy, whatever spice tolerance you have, you can go ahead and modify it to that. You're going to need some corn tortillas. You're going to need some Fiesta blend cheese. Again, you can use whatever cheese you like. I always go for the Mexican blend. So that kind of what tastes really good with this dish. And then whatever seasonings you have at home. I have onion powder. Cumin is the key to the seasoning. Garlic, salt, and black pepper. And that is it. So because I'm making 2 batches, I have 1 chicken here, another one here, and I have a can of cream of mushroom and chicken on each side and 2 cans of chili. Now, I always get an extra can of cream of mushroom and an extra can of cream of chicken because your filling, if it's too dry, you want to add more of the cream of chicken and mushroom to make it a little bit more, where it'll be a little bit more saucy, because you don't want it too dry because the corn tortillas may suck up a little bit of that, absorb a little bit of that liquid. So this is what you need. Just get an extra can of cream of mushroom chicken in case you need to add more of this into your filling. And now I'm going to go ahead and shred the chicken. So we can go ahead and put that in some bowls and then dump everything in the bowl, mix it, and season it with all our seasonings in the back. Okay guys, I finished shredding the chicken and this is what it looks like. And because I'm making 2 batches, I have them in 2 separate bowls. So now we're going to go ahead and add the cream of chicken, the cream of mushrooms, the green chilies, and season the filling. Okay guys, this is what it looks like. I haven't mixed anything in here, but I did the spices that I showed you earlier. It's the garlic salt, cumin, onion powder, and black pepper. I have the green chilies in there, cream of mushroom, cream of chicken in here, and I'm gonna mix it. So based on what it turns out to be towards the end, you can always add your extra cans that I told you to have on hand. So it's not too dry, but you don't want it too runny. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix it, and I'm gonna show you what the mixture looks like after I blend everything together. All right, so if you see this mixture like this, you'll think that it's enough cream of mushroom and chicken, and it's not. So if I bake it with just this amount with 1 can each, it'll dry up really quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and add half a can of cream of mushroom and half a can of cream of chicken in here to make it a little bit more runny, because a lot of this is going to be absorbed by the tortillas once it's baking in the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay guys, you see this here? It's a little bit more runny. This is what your mixture should look like, because you're going to also layer it with cheese, and between the cheese and the cream of chicken and mushroom is going to become almost like a sauce. And I don't want it to get too runny, but I don't want it too dry. So this is the perfect consistency. So do 1 can of cream of mushroom, 1 full can of cream of chicken, and then get half of a can of a cream of mushroom and half a can of chicken, and put it in with your as your filling. And if you're wondering why I say that sometimes it comes out different, it just depends the size of the chicken. So the chicken absorbs a lot of this filling as well. So, or if the chicken is smaller, then you won't need those extra half cans. But if the bird is bigger, it's gonna be more filling. You'll need the extra cans. All right, so now I'm gonna get ready to start layering. Okay, now that our filling is ready, we're about to layer the casserole. So take a little bit of the leftover cream of mushroom and the leftover cream of chicken and put it at the bottom of your pan. And I just use these disposable aluminum pans. You guys can use whatever pan your little heart desires. And the reason I do this because you don't want the tortillas to get like burnt or stuck to the pan at the bottom. So put something down here. Okay. And now what I'm gonna do is layer tortillas. So we're gonna put them down like this. And in this size pan is basically 6 corn tortillas. And they're gonna overlap, that's perfectly fine. And this is what it looks like. And then now we're gonna do half of your filling, put it here, or pour it in there. And like I said, it's not the prettiest, but I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And then layer it with cheese. And you're going to repeat this until you have at least like 2 full layers in here. Put enough cheese because you want it to be gooey. Then repeat with the tortillas. Okay. Filling. And again, guys, when you're seasoning your filling with the cumin, garlic, salt, or whatever you're using, season it to your liking. You guys should know that I eyeball everything. Okay, and then your last layer of tortillas. Excuse my needy dog in the background. And then what I do is I just leave a little bit of filling for the top. as much as I can out of here. Just put a little bit on top. And then that'll be your last layer of cheese. And you don't have to go heavy on the cheese like you did in there. It's just a little bit to coat the tortillas so they don't dry out when you're baking this. And guys, and then that's it. And that is your casserole. So I am going to set it aside, and then when I put it in the oven, I do cover it with foil, bake it about 30 minutes, and then take the foil off and bake it another 10-15 minutes. And then it'll be ready to go. But I'm going to go ahead and prepare the second pan, and then I will show you what it looks like when it's in the oven bubbling and how it should look like when it comes out. Okay, just took the casseroles out of the oven, and they probably baked about 45 minutes total, and then you want to let it sit for about a good 10 minutes just so they're not falling apart when you serve them. But yep, this is it, and then we will do a taste test once they're cool. All right guys, I showed you a quick peek at what the casserole looks like, and now we're going to do a taste test. Okay, take a bite. Oops, there you go, it's not focusing. My family's looking at me. But anyways, try this recipe. You won't be disappointed. Your entire family will love it. And it's so simple to make. Thank you for hanging out with me today and cooking with me today. And I can't wait to see you on the next video. Bye.